Hey, this is Tom with Lead Solo. The folks at Retekess were nice enough to send me this in-ear wireless monitor system. It's got mono and stereo. It's got a 5-hour battery life, and the operating distance 30 meters, which is about 98 feet, which seemed to work when I tested it. You can see on the back of the box the things that come with it. You get a transmitter, receiver, you get some auxiliary cables, and you actually get a nice little carrying case. It's pretty durable. It is 2.4 gigahertz band, which can be a little more congested than the 5.8, but this is definitely in the right price point for this. Less than most of the other competition by far. So it's around 170, I think. Seems like a good unit. So this is the case you get. It's a good durable case, and your pieces fit right in here under this stretch band. You just pop them right in, which is pretty nice. This is for all your cables. This is your transmitter. So it's got the XLR input, so you just hook that to your mixer board, line out. It's also got an adapter. You can just click on there if you need a 1/4 inch out. That comes with it. And to power it on, you just power this guy up, and it's on channel 1. And it'll go, you have 8 channels to pick from, so you just cycle through them. It's really easy to use, and then it starts over. You've also got, whether you've got a line or auxiliary. So for digital, we're going to use line, and mono and stereo, you do have that option, but you need to have them both in sync with the settings. So those are like all the settings. So on the receiver, you're just going to power this on, and this is where your ear monitor hooks into, which is not included. This is just the transmitter receiver. And you see we're on channel 4 by default, so we're not matching up with channel 1. So you can just cycle through either one, but if we're looking for channel 1, we're just going to cycle. And you see we got the green light now on the reception, so we're good. So it's really that simple to use. You know, this has got a nice heavy duty buckle. You just hook it on your guitar strap or your belt, and there you go. You got the volume here to control. If you want, you can always click this off, and it's recommended always start off with the volume down. It can be a little noisy with the clicking. You want to be careful that you don't click to stereo or mono while you're using it, or you're going to get a lot of loud static. So, but yeah, you sync up the channels and then turn up your volume, you're good to go. You'll note these both have a USB-C jack for charging them up to the 5 hours each. So as I said, there are 8 channels. So you can have 8 different outputs with 8 different receivers, 8 different players, not interfering with each other. Or you can have the same one. You can have all the receivers tune in to listen to the same mix. Now, the biggest thing with any system like this is latency. You got to hear instantly what you're playing, or it's going to screw you up. And I am happy to say that this thing, latency, was non-noticeable. So when I was playing it, there was no delay at all. So that's the most important thing. Having said that, I need to point out there was a slight hum. Even when I changed channels, I heard some hums at some points. And just in full transparency, I want to let you know that was there, but when you're playing, you don't hear it at all. It's very faint, and so especially, you can adjust your volume on this receiver. You would not notice it when you're playing, but there is a slight hum there. So just to show you these cables that come with it, you get this dual USB-C charger that you can charge both the transmitter and receiver at one time. You also get a 1/4 inch adapter that you can hook to the transmitter if you've got a 1/4 inch out. And then you've also got this to hook to the transmitter if you want to hook a different kind of maybe a backing track or something into that. Yeah, so overall, if you're looking for a wireless in-ear monitor, budget friendly, that keeps latency out of the equation and gives you the freedom to move without being constrained with wires, this Retekess TA101 checks a lot of important boxes. So I've put a link below if you want to check out the Retekess TA101 and see if it fits your needs. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.